Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of our Let's Play of Orcs Must Die. If you remember, in our last episode, we finished Runner's Alley, Overpass, Twin Halls, and Lunch Break. So this time we'll be diving in immediately to stream, and Dead Frog is actually going to be playing. Go ahead and say hi, Dead Frog.
Hey, guys.
And with me, as always. So, I guess we'll just upgrade real fast and then go straight into the stream. So
Upgrades. Let's see, we have 12 skulls. I think my next upgrade I want to get will be the archers, so I think I'm just going to hold off on it. We need 2 more skulls. We'll get that the next map.
Cool. Alright, so let's jump into the stream then.
Let's do it.
Get it going.
Steam traps.
Ooh, steam trap. That is actually a trap that I do not use ever.
Yeah.
It's actually more helpful in Orcs Must Die 2. But I don't use it at all in this game. So, alright, so this level is really cool. There's 2 openings. One right there where you see Dead Frog setting up over there, and then you can also see the other one at the far side. One thing to note, though, is that when he opens up his spell book, we'll see the monsters. You do have a new monster in the flyer. Okay, so he's over on the there you go, right there. Or I guess he's called a Hellbat. I just referred to him as a flyer because he's a flyer. He's in the air. They're kind of difficult to handle if you don't do it properly. But we'll go ahead and stick our loadout in and get going.
Alright, so we definitely need barricades. Let's get those. Tar traps for sure. Spike trap, definitely. I might use the wind belt on this. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Nah, I'm not using the wind belt. Arrow wall. Get the 2 wall traps. Get the scorcher, spike trap, tar, and barricade. Let's do it.
So you're using... Okay, so you're using what I usually do on this level is I'll take archers and I'll set them up so that they can handle the flyers, but you're actually using wall traps instead to handle the flyers, I guess, right? Or no?
No, I'm just gonna
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna take them out by yourself. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that'll work. So let's see here. This is an interesting setup. Got your choke point, but it's going to be kind of difficult though, isn't it? Just because you can only put down one spot.
Yeah, I don't know. What I'll probably do is set up a few arrow walls up here whenever I get some more cash and whenever it's needed, and then I'll set out scorchers along further back. I don't know. It's not going to be hard to pick them off. The main thing is I need to watch the flyers because I only have 2 archers, the ones that are set up by default.
The flyers are kind of like kobolds in this game. If you don't pay attention to them, they will get in the rift very easily. So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's set another tar trap there. Let's get started.
all right, so the first 3 waves are just straight out of that door. So we're not really worried too much about the flyers yet because they don't actually come till the 3rd wave. So we're just gonna pick these guys off, and again, the first wave is never really that large, so it's actually really easy to handle these guys. So getting some headshots in. Leading them to that trap. I like it. Got 2 little ones left, and okay, so we're good. Yeah, so you notice that orc actually has a very wide cleave, and it actually hit one of our barricades there. So that can happen sometimes, but the barricades are actually kind of hard to kill, so we're not too worried about that. So now we got flyers coming through.
Flyers.
So you can actually see what they look like. They're kind of hard to hit, but they're not really that bad. You can still headshot them and one-shot them that way. So, and this way it's smaller, just because they want to teach you how to handle the flyers as well as the orcs at the same time. So it'll be nice and easy.
Flyers. Let me take care of those. Yeah, make sure you trail the flyers a bit whenever you're trying to kill them.
Yeah, lead them
otherwise, yeah, you have to.
Because if you shoot where they're at, they're probably going to move out of the way. And it's not because the AI is really smart. It's the fact that they move around a whole lot. Even when they fly, they move up and down and side to side. So it's really hard to actually get headshots on them sometimes. Ooh, that one got kind of close. There you go. You got it. All right. So the last wave before the break, and I believe there are no flyers on this one, if I can recall correctly. I'm not really sure. It's been a little while since I've done this level, so.
Okay. I am gonna set a barricade here.
Okay, that's smart. And now you guys might be wondering why we don't just barricade the whole entrance right there. That is because if you just wall everything off, then the orcs will start attacking the barricades just so they can get through. So we always like to leave a little bit of leeway in between when we're setting up our kill box so that they can get through, so that they don't destroy our barricades. So we want to make the funnel as small as possible without them destroying anything. So that's why we do that.
Okay, so we have a mass horde of...
Yeah, this is a pretty big wave right here.
The little ones. Alright, that should be it.
Cool. Yeah, those wall traps make quick work of everything.
I
like it. I like it. Okay.
Let's
yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, we got flyers again on this level, so gotta make sure we get those down. On this wave, sorry. Excuse me. And that's pretty much this whole level. It'll get a little bit more complicated when we get ogres showing up as well as flyers, because you got to determine which one is going to take precedence. They never actually come through. They only come through that entrance where you see those flyers flying in right now. So there's not really too much pressure as far as moving back and those flyers coming through the top part of the level too. So they're always going to come through that opening, which kind of makes it a little bit easy to handle. And that's all the game really wants to do whenever they introduce new minions into this game. They always try and make it so that they're very easy to handle on the first time on the first time you're playing through the level. So it's pretty basic. Okay, putting up some arrow walls in case they get past. I feel you.
Yep, and now I'm just going to completely build up my cookies. I need to go grab that coin, actually.
Oh, you got a coin?
Yeah, it's been sitting at the beginning of the map for a while now.
I didn't even see it. Probably wouldn't run through that, though. You'll take a lot of damage.
Yeah, Whoops.
That's alright, nobody got through. You gotta make sure you're watching that mini-map, though. And this is essentially the same setup that I like to do on this level. It's a tad different because I like to because of the first couple of waves come through that door only. I like to set up a kill box at the beginning, and I'll just take it down whenever we get to the intermission. But overall, this is the same one I use. It's a little bit different in that he's got flame scorchers and stuff that he's gonna set up here in a second too. But because I set up something, I use spring traps instead of flame scorchers. Because you notice there's pits and stuff. The pathway for these orcs is kind of snake-like. So there's pathways, and in between those pathways are acid pits. So I like to set up the spring traps so that it'll throw them into the acid pits. Sometimes though it'll throw them over, and you kind of got to be careful because they could go over and then immediately go into the rift whenever they get up. So I always hate that when that happens. Got him.
Don't want to stand behind those barricades.
Yeah, those archers will tear him up.
Okay, now we have archers, flyers, and a couple of other things we need to pay attention to.
I hate
Main
archers
thing is taking
so
out the
much.
archers and then the flyers, and at least that's what I usually do. Because the archers like to tear up your trap, mainly your barricades.
Right. The flyers just go over them though. They don't really care. They're kind of like honey badgers in that aspect.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I'm gonna let those guys go. I'm gonna take care of the flyers.
We got archers coming up that side. You got to be careful with those dudes too because they will kill your archers that are up top, which I think they did kill one. So.
Yeah, they did. We have one more though.
Yeah, back behind us. Yeah. Ooh, starting to get kind of low. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm getting too close.
There's a health potion right there.
Oh.
Couldn't grab it.
I was panicking. So.
Yeah, it got a little bit hairy there. Alright, so no flyers. I think we actually have ogres coming out now. Ooh. That's going to take care of a lot of stuff that comes out of that doorway. So we only got one ogre coming out of that door, and now we got kobolds actually coming out next, so... Ooh! We got archers coming out. Oh man, this is getting real hairy. It's getting intense. Get that coin.
Yeah, we're all good, man. We got it. Okay, so definitely what I need to do is set a few tar traps because I don't have the slowing spikes, which is kind of messing me up right here.
Yeah, the hardest part that I find on this level is not actually taking care of the minions. It's not falling off the edge whenever you're backing up because
like that.
Like that. Oh my god! Oh man, you almost flopped right there. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna start jumping over my barricades. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, that's typically what I do. I remember the first time I played this.
Flyers. I have to take care of those immediately.
Right. I did actually fall off this level the first time I played it. I was so mad because it was on the last wave that I fell off. Which, I mean, this is the last wave too, so. Getting those snipes in. Looks like all you gotta do is take care of those flyers and you'll be good.
Oh, those blade walls are amazing.
The hitboxes on these flyers' heads are kind of small. They're really hard to hit. But there we go. Got that 5 skull.
All right.
That's a terrible angle you can't actually see.
Yeah.
All right, let's see your part time on that. 60,000. Wow.
All right.
Yeah. 10 minutes. Okay.
10:32.
Cool. All right. So we'll switch over and be back in a second.
All right. All right, so we're back. The next level we're going to be doing is Sludge Hole, but I have enough skulls for an upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade my tar pits. And the tar traps actually slow even more, so that'll be good. So now I have 2 slowing traps that I'm going to throw on the ground that they're going to run over. So, all right, let's get into it. Got the push trap. It's another wall trap for us.
Pretty useful too.
The rumor is a lot of us war mages are falling in battle. I wonder how many are left to hold the forts.
Okay. So this level is actually pretty cool. I'm not actually going to take that one, I don't think. I'm going to take that. That, definitely. Take the spring trap. And, yeah, I guess we will take the arrow wall and the archers. Alright, so we got the upgraded archers now, so that means they're only 500. And this one's really interesting. So there's 2 rifts on this one. I think this is the first level with 2 rifts on it. So we got 2 rifts, and now we have 2 doors, okay? So this one, and we walk through this portal, and this one, okay? So the first 3 waves, we only have orcs and stuff come out of this little doorway right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a barricade right here and right here. So they're not going to be able to get through. And then we will do that. Tar trap right there. Right there.
Nice.
Let me see here. Yeah, I want to do that. And this.
This'll hurt.
No, I don't want
Oh,
to do
so
that.
you're gonna. Okay.
The reason why I don't want to do that is because I'd be afraid of that spring trap flipping them over past the barricade and someone running into the rift. I've actually had that happen before, so.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to throw up one more barricade, and then we're going to just litter this area with archers and wall traps, so.
Okay. Yeah, whenever I did this, I definitely utilized the archers.
Yeah, I don't think you can do this level without the archers. I think it's probably too difficult.
Yep, especially when that back door starts open.
Yeah, it gets pretty hectic when that back door opens. Okay, so we want to do that next. That's all we got money for. And I think we get a huge bonus after we beat the 3rd wave right here, so.
Okay. Getting those headshots.
Yeah, only 2. You don't really need to spam until they start grouping up. This is actually a pretty large wave, so if I can keep them distilled on this this tar trap right here, we'll have enough time for the wall trap to reset and do that and just kill all of them.
Yep. Just get that mess. Get a nice kill streak there as well. You got a few potions laid out in case you need them.
That right there and that right there. And this is going to be it for this kill box. All we're going to do now is set up archers right here, and they're not even going to be that many archers.
Okay.
So, and this is the last wave. So,
Man, these archers so
I hate
annoying.
these guys so much. Dang it, stop shooting me. Walk into my kill box so you can die.
Yeah, they force you to line of sight them just so you can get those kills.
Yeah. Now, there are no flyers on this level. It's just ground troops. So we have... I don't think we even have kobolds on this level. All we have is orcs, ogres, and archers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I missed what the enemy layout was.
Alright, so I'm going to put 3 archers down right here. And then we are going to go to the other door because now they're going to be coming through here. And we are going to set up a similar kill box. Right. Let's
A
do
little
that,
present for
that.
you, one for you,
And that's all we have enough. Well, I guess we'll do that too. Okay, and that's all we got for here. So eventually the kill box is going to be extended out to about right there. And then we're gonna be putting archers down right here on this side too.
But I think we only have orcs come out on this end, so we don't really need to worry about orcs coming out from the bottom side yet.
Yeah, so there's also ogres that come out on this map as well, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Do they come out on both ends?
Yes. At a certain point the ends are actually mirrored, so you have the exact same stuff coming out of both sides.
Okay. All right. So we just got to make sure.
This level, yeah, and this level gets really hectic because you have both sides coming out, and you have a long way to go to deter them from getting to the rift. So.
Yeah, that's why the portals are there, though, right?
Yeah. So you can get back and forth really quick, but it can still get pretty hectic, and you got to be careful. I've actually been sprinting through one before, and I'll actually walk through here as a sprint, and I'll just run off the edge right here. So it kind of sucks if you're not careful. So, okay, so we're gonna do that, and here we go, that, and then we're gonna set up some archers right here. Okay.
Yeah, face
that.
That's
all we got time for. So, we're gonna. It doesn't matter if you face them a different direction.
Yeah, I know.
Because they'll eventually just turn. Now, the ballistas, which is a trap you get later in the game, those actually will matter. You have to face them a specific direction. Otherwise, they won't do anything. Okay, so we're going to run over here now since we got people coming through right here.
Oh, man. Those traps and your archers taking quick work of them.
Yep, and all we're going to do from this point on is just drop more archers down to help us out.
Nice. I like it.
And
the
eventually
actually stop and attack the front row.
Right, and we'll eventually get to the limit of archers you can drop down, but it'll be okay because we'll have so many down that it won't matter.
Okay.
They'll just murder everything.
I didn't even know that there was a limit.
Yeah, there is. I think it's like 14 archers that you can put down, something like that. 14 or 15. I don't know. And this is a much bigger wave down here, so I'm not even gonna move up on the other one.
Yeah, so I guess it's to prevent you from just, setting down as much as you can based off of however many cookies you have.
Right. Because eventually you get so many by the end of the level, as long as you haven't given up any rift points or anything, that it's super easy. Alright, so we got enough archers down right here. I don't think anything will be able to get through, so we're going to drop a couple more on this side now to help out.
Okay.
And that's pretty much going to be it. We're just going to get the limit on this side, and then we'll be done. Oh, I think an ogre's coming up from up top. Yep. And he's killing the archers.
He just killed 3 right there. You got a coin. Nice.
Oh, this is the last wave. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I didn't either. That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
It looks like you might have an ogre coming out from the other end, though.
Yeah, we do. They come out of both ends at the end there. But it's very manageable.
There you go.
It's not anything to rush.
Yeah, especially with all the archers you have and then your walls.
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Let's check out your stats. Wow, 52K.
And yeah, so I crushed that part time almost. I beat it almost in half the time it took. So, all right, so we're gonna switch over now, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at our upgrades first. I have 22 skulls available. Like I said earlier, I want to upgrade my archers first. Definitely want them to be cheaper.
Yeah, always helpful to upgrade the archers because we use those a lot.
Yeah, I'll save the last 8 skulls for later. I'll just hold on to them. Okay, so the next mission is Chaos Chamber, and I believe this is the next act. So, yeah, let's just go into it and we get our weavers.
I love weavers.
But we'll be quiet for this cinematic.
I was a lousy teacher, but he was the worst kind of student. Dim-witted, foolish, and too stubborn to focus on the fundamentals. That's why the Order paired us up. They sent their best and brightest to learn from other, more patient war mages. I got the bottom of the barrel. The joke's on them. Those brilliant young minds are dead, along with most of their masters. Slaughtered, trying to defend the rifts. The world is still doomed, of course. There aren't enough war mages left now. Though I laugh if the last one left standing is him.
Aha! I've made contact with the Order's weavers on the far side of the rift. The weavers have read all the old books. They should be able to hook me up with magic goodies.
Okay, so yeah, we have 2 floors on this map. We have one over here, the door at the end, and then we have a portal here to take us to the next floor, which is the mirrored opposite. And this is the floor that actually the first wave will be coming through. We have 2 things now, actually. The weavers. We have the steel weaver, who gives us guardian armor and extra coins on spec for trap kills. All-time traps reset at 20%, that sort of thing. Okay. So yeah, we want the steel weaver.
Embrace your inner darkness.
Most people who are in the top 10 as far as like points go in these levels actually only take steel weaver. They live and die by it. They don't ever take elemental, or later we'll get the knowledge weaver. And the reason why is because the steel weaver has the #1 talent on there, which where you get extra coins just by killing people or killing the enemies with your traps. And that is by far the best talent you can get in this game, because it helps you land more traps, which is essentially what you need to beat these levels. So we'll be taking probably steel weaver for the rest of this game, and won't even really, I don't know, we might experiment a little bit with it just to, you know, get some variation in there with it, but for the most part we're going to be taking steel weaver. So there is a new enemy on this map that we need to talk about, the Gnoll Hunter, and these are Dead Frog's hated enemies, worst hated. I honestly don't think they're that bad, but he absolutely cannot stand them. So the reason why they're so dangerous is because if you don't know how to handle them, they can very, very easily kill you. Because they have poison on their blades, and what they do is they'll actually slow you down a whole lot. And if you're in a group of enemies or by an ogre or something, it will kill you very quickly. So they can be very dangerous, and they're not fun to deal with. The best way to deal with them, though, is to basically stun them and shoot them in the head, which is handling them like the ogres do. Luckily, they don't have as much health as the ogres do, so they're a little bit easier to deal with as far as that aspect goes. So, all right, so this level's pretty easy until we get to about the 7th wave, because they actually don't start coming out of the both doors at the same time until the 7th wave. They only come out of one door at one time, so they're really easy to manage, and we'll be using that portal in the back to run between the top floor and the bottom floor. So
That's gonna leave a mark.
and this level's not too bad because you do get a lot of cookies and stuff to go with this stuff, so pretty easy once you get to a certain point in the game, in the level. So
we're going to basically just you know, set up our beginning kill box on this level at the foot of the stairs, and then on the bottom floor where you saw it being placed earlier.
Yeah, so also, if you're wondering where the rift is, it's actually in between each floor. So it's kind of like a 3-story little dungeon, in a sense. You have one floor up top, you have the rift in the middle, and then you have one floor below. So in that aspect, it's pretty unique. Don't really see too many of those. So we're going to put some wall traps up. And now we got the Gnoll Hunters. This wave is just strictly Gnoll Hunters. And as you can see, it can actually run through barricades. So that's what makes them very dangerous.
Can't stand these guys. Just get your
But
headshots
they're not,
on these. Make sure
they're not too bad. They go down after a couple of shots. So, all right. So now we got a break. We're gonna throw down some more stuff, some more traps, so we can get going.
Present for you, one for you, and one for you.
Yeah, just go with that for now.
Okay.
Go then. See if I
Yeah,
can
it costs 1,500 to upgrade from there.
Oh man, I forgot. It's the top level.
Gotta watch that mini-map. These guys aren't too bad though. The waves don't actually get massive until, again, the 7th wave, so
Yeah.
pretty bearable up to this point. Just gotta make sure you dodge those arrows.
Yep.
I hate how if you go spray and pray, you can't get any headshots. Even if you shoot them in the head, they won't count it. I wish they would change that.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess because it's not like a focused shot.
Yeah.
As you can see, you know, the little reticle widens out.
Ooh, reticle. Good word.
Okay.
And once again, the archers are being a nuisance. Hate those guys, and you're going to hear me say it throughout every level. There are archers, and I think from this point on, there's nothing. I mean, there's archers on every level. So, okay, wave 5. This wave is actually kind of large, but it's the exact same as wave 4. There's nothing really surprising about it. Ooh, putting up traps during the middle of the wave. I like it.
See if we can get a couple of headshots. Chopped up in there.
Okay, so after this next wave, we actually get massive amounts of cookies. So we're going to be using those immediately after this 6th wave. This 6th wave is actually pretty easy to handle. It's just orcs and kobolds. I don't think there's any archers in there, but if there are, I might be mistaken. But, I mean, you get 3,000 cookies just by dealing with the kobolds that come through. So, you're down
now I
below.
can switch back over to the other side.
And you're going to
Down
see us
below.
running a whole lot on this level, so.
Alright, let's get a barricade.
This won't hurt a bit.
Tar pit.
Right there, that's the spot.
Let's hurry back over. Now we got Gnoll Hunters on this map.
Oh, yeah, that's
so,
right.
Let's
I think there's one down below too, isn't there? Or is it just this one?
yeah, there's another one down below.
Yeah, he's
Got
running
that.
up right now. Ooh!
Come on.
They actually make it kind of difficult with the Gnoll Hunters to hit them in the head because, you know, they sway back and forth whenever they get stunned, so.
This'll hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So, let's...
Something for your face.
Ooh, I like that.
down. Let's start it out.
All right, so now things get a little bit hectic. We actually have both doorways coming through at once, whereas they were coming through one at a time. Now they're coming through both at the same time. So things are going to get a little bit hairier now. But
Okay, let's hurry up and switch back over.
it shouldn't get too difficult until after until we get to the last wave. So
Those guys are accounted for.
that's it
All
for
right.
the wave.
Let's get another tar pit down, get another blade down. Let's actually go back up top and do the same.
Yeah.
Gnoll Hunters,
Mm-hmm.
Kobolds.
Kobolds. I think this wave is just straight kobolds, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't think there's any Gnoll Hunters.
Okay.
So, but you don't get as much money on this one as you did in the 6th wave, so be a little bit more dependent. So you're mirroring the same up top as you are down below.
Get down here. Hurry back up top. Looks like the wall blades are making quick work of them.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, the wall blades and the trap setup that you have will actually take care of itself, but we want to still run in between, back and forth between these two, just to kill these things faster, because you got to remember we are on a par time. So,
Yeah.
all right, now this level or this wave is by far the hardest because we got archers, Gnoll Hunters, and we got ogres now. So, we want to stun those guys and shoot them in the head and make them. Hopefully the traps will reset by the time it takes them the... Okay, now we got Gnoll Hunters coming. Oh, see ya!
Bye.
See ya!
All right.
All right, so we
let's
got the
hurry up
same
top.
thing up top now we got to take care of, so... Ogre
The
just
bad
got
thing
through
about-
and the Gnoll Hunters
About
coming up.
these things getting launched is that we lose those coins, but the good thing is it's the last wave.
Well, that,
so-
and you don't have to worry about them killing you now, so...
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And then we got some archers getting through the traps, but that's okay. They're not really that strong as long as we can take down the ogres quickly. Alright, and looks like the dangerous pass. I think we might have more Gnoll Hunters coming out, but it's not too bad.
Okay,
Can't
so
remember,
it's the top
though.
floor.
Yeah, I think they just come through the top now. It's just kobolds at this point. But the hard part's over with.
That's
Yep,
it.
there you go. Easy peasy.
All right. Now let's look at stats. All right, 941. Par times 12, 53.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
That's not too bad. Okay, well, that concludes this episode. We will be continuing the next episode at Choke Point. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I am Dead Frog, and
I'm Combo Breaker.
we'll see you next time.
Dang, they flew far.
Loving those spring tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I think one of them did actually knock down that chandelier.
No, I think I might have shot him. Oh, he got through.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I got him though, so that's not too late about it.